I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. How many times have you said to yourself, I wish this was easier? Why do you wish for something to be easier? Wouldn't the better option to be wish for yourself to be better? Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to take back control of your life, to unlock your true potential, and to become the best version of yourself. If you like this episode, please let me know by leaving me a review or by sharing it with someone who you think would benefit from hearing this. I'm Sanjan. Today we're talking about a topic that may seem counterintuitive at first glance, but is why we need to stop wanting things to be easier. So let's go. So how many times, as I said, how many times have you wished for something to be easier? You wished for, oh yeah, this is really difficult. It'd be so much better if it was simpler, if it didn't take as much effort, if it didn't take as much time, if it wasn't as challenging. It's not actually a benefit to have things easier for ourselves. I mean, as I say, we live in a place where we want everything to be simple, where we want everything now. So we crave that convenience, that comfort and ease in every aspect of our life. But while that convenience, it may offer us a temporary relief, but it doesn't lead to fulfillment. Like, do you know that on average, people spend roughly 3 hours a day on their smartphone seeking quick fixes and instant entertainment? 3 hours a day. That's 1/8 of your whole day gone on your phone. But why do we gravitate towards the path of least resistance? Because it's familiar, because it's comfortable, and let's be honest, because it requires minimal effort. But here's the truth. It's not going to help us. Growth and greatness actually lie beyond our comfort zones. And it's in the realm of challenge and adversity where we grow, where we become better, where we actually fulfill our true potential. The challenges and the difficult route is the best path for us to take, because when we think of life as a grand adventure full of twists, full of turns and unexpected challenges, it's these challenges that shape us. It's these challenges that mold us. It's these challenges that actually ultimately propel us towards our greatest potential. So individuals who embrace challenges and setbacks are more likely to experience personal growth and achieve long-term success. So instead of shying away from that adversity, why don't you actually embrace it and realize it's a catalyst for your growth? It's your catalyst for your resilience and self-discovery. After all, diamonds are formed under pressure, so why should you be anything different? You can actually improve yourself when you are put under that pressure. How many times have you been in work and you sat there and you thought to yourself, actually, I've got a deadline. I know I need to get this stuff done. And before you know it, your head's down, you're in focus mode, you're in what they call the flow state, and you're knocking this work out of the park, one piece after another. That pressure, that challenge is pushing you slightly out of your comfort zone. And that's where your growth is happening. That's where you are seeing what you're capable of. That's where you are challenging yourself and coming up the victor. And then when all's said and done and that work is finished, how then do you feel? You feel happy, you feel confident, you feel on top of the world. You feel like nothing can get you down because you did it. You pushed yourself, you challenged yourself. Not only did you challenge yourself, you stood up to that challenge. You dominated that challenge and you became better because of it. So you didn't want it to be easy in that moment, because when it was easy, you would have got bored. You would have been distracted. You would have been somewhere else. Your mind would have been elsewhere while you were trying to focus. It was actually that pressure, that challenge. It was actually that discomfort that made you happy, because you were pushing yourself. You were doing something that you hadn't done before. You were doing something that made you uncomfortable and helped you to grow. So think back to a time when that has been the case for you. Was it in work? Was it when you were at home doing something? Something that challenged you, which you had never done before. Something where you had a deadline, something that pushed you out of that comfort zone that you know you wouldn't have normally got done. And then how did you feel afterwards? Think about it. Feel it again. Feel that emotion. Because imagine, instead of wishing for life to be easier, imagine for wishing for yourself to be better. What if you viewed challenges as opportunities for growth? You viewed setbacks as stepping stones to success. When you build that growth mindset where you can actually see challenges as opportunities, you actually become more resilient, you become happier, and you achieve greater success in life. So why don't you wish for yourself to be better so you can take on those challenges more? So rather than wishing for things to be easier, wishing for yourself to be better, put yourself in those positions where you can shift your focus from seeking the easy way out to embracing the journey of self-improvement, cultivating that growth mindset, building that resilience, and becoming determined to actually overcome any obstacles. So when you do that, you'll actually notice you become better. You'll actually stop wishing for things to be easier, because when you are wishing for things to be easier, you're in a fixed mindset. Instead, by wishing for yourself to be better, you're in a growth mindset. You want to challenge yourself. You want to push yourself. You want to become the best version of you. And before I go, I'm going to give 5 ways in how you can shift your mindset to start choosing the more difficult path. Embrace discomfort. Lean into discomfort. View challenges as opportunities for growth, as I said. Embrace it. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Realize that actually discomfort is where you're going to grow. Discomfort is where you're going to challenge yourself. Discomfort is actually the path. And actually there's a whole book on it by Ryan Holiday called The Obstacle is the Way. The next thing is to set bold goals. Challenge yourself to pursue audacious goals that push you beyond your limits. This is where you can use the dumb goal system. So you can use dumb goals, which are dream driven. So they're big, scary goals, ones that are going to actually make you scared to actually pursue them. Yeah, so it's going to be the kind of goals that are 5-10 year goals. They're still based on some sort of reality, but they allow you to think big, dream of a future, and imagine what could be possible with time and effort. You uplifting, so they're inspiring. You think about this goal and it excites you. It scares you and excites you at the same time. Your face lights up and you just can't wait to get started. Method driven, having a big dumb goal, there's got to be a method to the madness. So you still need to build a plan. And the final one is behavior. Behavior triggered, when your goal will not happen without some kind of change or modification to what you're currently doing. Dumb goals are big and audacious, and they can only be achieved by changing your behavior. So the third thing is to seek feedback. Don't seek criticism as a bad thing. Welcome it and just use it as a tool for improvement and self-discovery. Number 4 is practice resilience. When you cultivate resilience by bouncing back from setbacks, it actually makes you more likely to achieve your goals, to become the best version of yourself, to be the person you want to be. And finally, celebrate your successes, because again, when you celebrate those small victories along the way and you acknowledge the growth you've achieved so far, that's where you're going to keep yourself going. That's where you're going to keep wanting to be better, because you're going to see these small wins. So that's what I've got for you. And my question for you, just consider, how would your life change if you started embracing challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to overcome? What would change, and what would be one challenge you've been avoiding that could lead to significant growth and transformation in your life? I mean, the path to greatness is not always easy, but it is always worth it. So embrace a challenge, dare yourself to grow, dare yourself to become the best version of yourself. Stop wanting things to be easier and start wishing for you to be better. So remember, your mindset shapes your reality. You master it and you'll master your life. My mission is to make a positive impact on the world, and I sincerely hope you can help me do that by liking, by following, by sharing, and by subscribing to this podcast. And until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep mastering your mindset to master your life. Thank you.